all new generation. InWin Development Incorporated was established on December 10, 1985, and is a manufacturer of professional computer chassis, power supplies, IPC products, and is a leading provider of enclosure solutions to system integrators worldwide. InWin Development has become its own name brand, and our products have simultaneously branched out to speak for themselves with their unique and innovative ways. InWin is headquartered in Taoyuan, Taiwan. As a multinational corporation, InWin has branches in various international locations, such as Europe, USA, and mainland China. InWin believes in developing quality products and strives for functional perfection, but they should also consist of creative visual aesthetics so that every user gets to experience the innovative craftsmanship of InWin products. The key to InWin's success lies in designing, researching, and manufacturing. Prior to the birth of a complete 3D model, every product goes through countless stages of brainstorming, proposing, and drafting to ensure completion of each prototype. After evaluation, our manufactured goods go through a series of rigorous product quality tests. Each procedure and each step requires precise measurements, meticulous attention to detail, devotion, and a focused attitude from every employee.
One of our audience members to win this particular competition. Let's see. So, our first question is, you write the point.
Okay then, ladies and gentlemen, now that we're going to begin off with the fact that we are hitting today's last game of the day. Lindsay, I need to begin the players. Give me a sec here. All right, so beginning the best of 3 of the semi-finals of Counter-Strike Global Offensive right about now. Okay, now we have 2 teams, intense in their own right. Let's start off by knowing the first one here, Team SRA. All right, let's get them on stage with a round of applause. Team Slaughter Rage Army, ladies and gentlemen, for the semi-finals, best of 3 here in Counter-Strike Global Offensive happening at the Taiwan Excellence Gaming Cup 2017. All right. No, train banane ko nahi bola tha. We can stand properly. So much excitement here. In fact, last I saw you guys online game against TemperX. Pretty sure you guys will be seeing that one on the television. But let's not talk about what is past. Let's talk about what is in front of us here. We have a best of 3, semi-finals, straight scene. You win it, you go ahead tomorrow. What's the game going to be like, man?
It'll be an interesting game. They are good. They are good players. Like we have played them a lot of time online. This is the first time we are playing them on LAN. So we know how they play, and their game we can we have played so many times. So let's see what happens.
All right, all right. Let's see what the opposition throws at you instead. In fact, let's take a look at the opposition here. Team Trademark Gaming. All right, let's get them on stage with a round of applause. Team Trademark Gaming, Marcel, AKS, and gang. Aye. Okay, there's no round of applause. Kuch to hua. Yeah. I heard something. Okay, people are alive. It's okay, brothers and sisters, everybody here. Think of it as a parent equivalent of Mata Rani ka Pacha Vishal Jagrata. We have to make it through, boys. Come on, united we stand for the love of esports. All right, we're moving on. Moving on, Marcel and gang. These guys have mentally wrought themselves that they may get a beating, but they ain't just staying down. They're going to come back up and strike. What's the play like today, man?
We're going to play our game. We've beat them multiple times in the past, so I'm pretty confident we can do it again.
All right. Aks feels like he's going to say something. I'm like, he's like,
we'll try.
You'll try?
Yeah.
Okay, okay. Any particular members from the opposition you want to point out to who might be a threat to you in game?
I think if Guru is playing in this lineup, he's a good hopper, so we'll try to counter him.
All right, all right. Okay, boys, lads, shake hands. Lads, Marjan, shake hands. All right. Let me migrate to this side and let me remind you, ladies and gentlemen, that if you're in Bombay, you want to catch some great Counter-Strike Global Offensive action here live, then you need to come here at the Infinity Mall in Malad, because that's where the Taiwan Excellence Gaming Cup 2017 is happening. Right now, we're going to go on a short break. When we come back with more intense Counter-Strike Global Offensive.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to the Taiwan Excellence Gaming Cup 2017. And now it is time for one of our semi-finals with SRA versus TMG. So, also, there is Shooting Monkeys and I forgot the other team.
Elements.
Elements, thank you. Going on off stream as well. Shooting Monkeys is 1-0 in the lead. I think that game might have ended already as well.
I mean, they were leading
sure.
they were leading 9-3 on Cobblestone, and they already closed out the first map 16-6 on Mirage. So yeah, I mean, I guess we can call them the finalists. At least we know who one of the finalists is. This is the match for the second one. We're gonna go live with the knife round now. Nuke, you win the knife, you start CT.
So we should actually the maps are Nuke, Inferno, and Cash.
Yes.
This, for me, I will ask you your predictions as well, though, but I'm going to give you mine off the bat. Because it's Nuke in the start and then Inferno, 2-0 TMG.
I mean, yes, it is Marzel playing and Skidoosh playing. Oh, some team damage coming in from a flex onto Macho. Nice, interesting. Yeah, but Inferno, it could be a bit of a toss-up because SRA is pretty decent on Inferno. And to be very honest, TMG did play like taking nothing away from Vakband, was it?
Yeah.
No. No, it was, yeah, Vakband. Whom did they play in the first match? Exactly. So
it was the Higgs boson. It was God
Particles. Oh, God Particles, yes.
Yeah.
So they were clearly a team of few skill tiers below TMG. So you can't really gauge much.
You're basically saying SRA can win Inferno.
And
if they win Inferno, you're saying 2-1 SRA then?
Yeah.
Interesting. So I'm on TMG's side, you are on SRA. This will be interesting. But anyways, it looks like SRA has won the knife round and they have picked the CD side, of course. I mean, why would you pick T side or Nuke? You'd have to be deranged to this thing. But anyways, this should be a great game, to be honest. This is my favorite map. I have said that as well. This is one of the best maps to play at.
And it looks like it's going to be quick aggression towards Radio Room. All right, they've just held their angles and a flex going for some information, holding a very aggressive angle here towards Control Room. Back halls. Hut.
Lobby.
Lobby.
He's in the hut looking at lobby, and for his troubles, he gets a dink. And anyways, it looks like it's going to be an upper take. Oh, no, they've gone vents to lower. That's an interesting strat. Also, the C4 is coming from ramp to lower. There is Guru holding ramp, but he dies to Formless, and they're lower.
I know, but it's just, they're everywhere. Look at
Mars falls back from ramp when he had the C4, and now he's going outer. I don't understand what's happening anymore. AKS is sitting in the vents. He's just waiting for somebody to rotate. Marzel is making the long rotation from outer to lower. That's actually a very smart play.
But a flex heard this entire that entire movement, that entire transition of play. A flex has info on it, and he could be in the flank. But in the meantime, I think it is Akshay who's watching it. Ux gets the sweet headshot onto Macho, and I think Marzel has spotted out a flex who's coming in on the flank. That information should be relayed over, and in fact, yeah, Ux does pick up a flex. That's going to leave Lucky in a 1v3. So are you feeling lucky, Punk? No, he's not. Marzel with the exceptional decapitation of Lucky. And TMG put the first round on the board.
That was such a random round, though. There's nothing. I have no idea what happened, but it worked for TMG. It literally worked. They went upper to lower. Marzel went down ramp. Then he decided to fall back and go from backstairs to ramp. Fun times.
I mean, you could either call that a stroke of genius or a moment of insanity, but it doesn't matter because if it works, it works. And with that, obviously, SRA going to force buy.
The thing is, Nuke, you should force buy.
Yeah.
This is the one map where I'll say the force buy is the correct decision because there's so many tiny choke points to hold, and the pistols work very well here. Marzel already taking a lot of damage as well. At outer, in fact. And Skadoosh takes down Rules to help Marzel out with a Mac-10, in fact. And AKS picks up Guru elsewhere on the map. Oh, it was a ramp push by Guru. I don't know why he did that. I'm assuming because he lost a man at outer. He wanted to get the
get some information. But at that point, like so early into the map, into the round, you don't want to go for such aggro info plays because that can happen. But in the meantime, Macho does pick up a kill, almost gets the second one onto Ux, but Ux just too strong for him. Shameless plug.
Yeah, he is also, he does have the logo on as well, doesn't he? But no, so now that leaves Aflex in a 1v4. He's just going to try to save his CZ and armor to try to go into the next round. Which I think he should do. I don't think TMG should bother trying to hunt right now, because they've already lost a man, and
they're fairly low, yeah.
AKS and Marzel are pretty low as well, so they don't need to risk this. Maybe Skadoosh can go for the hunt, but that's about it. And it does look like he is trying to hunt.
And also think about it, like Nuke being such a CT-sided map, you want to consolidate as much economy as possible on the T side so that you have the maximum number of buy rounds coming your way. So yeah, you've gotten your kills, most of the kills being picked up by the SMGs, you already have 3. So, I mean, it doesn't make much sense to get greedy. Especially when you know you're going up against an armored pistol opponent at very close quarters. So, but chill.
Yeah, I know, but right now, obviously, TMG went outer, right? SRA gifted them the picks. What I'm not, now it's going to be an eco round, obviously. But after that, in the 4th round, I really want to see what TMG does, one. Secondly, I want to see how the SRA handles their CD side. Do they just play it standard? I hate playing Nuke standard. When I was in Brutality, we used to have calls like 3-1-1s. Like, you know, you have 3 people outer, things like that. You know, you set up traps, or 1-3-1s, 1 at outer, playing back, 3 at upper, 1 at ramp. From again a defensible, you know, a sort of fallback position where you don't die. And you know, because technically you don't need to really defend ramp. Ramp is in the bomb site.
Yeah.
B is the bomb site. But of course, ramp is the choke point that you want to defend. But you can let it go if you're going to die.
Also, I would say that it's best if you know, contest a little ahead of the bomb site so that you have some information going your way. Otherwise, you know, you might get overwhelmed because, you know, the T's can always bunch up and push you. And if you have no information going into a round, it can get a bit hairy. But Guru with a nice shot onto Ux. And Macho. Oh, a Flex picks up Petri. This is going south. A Flex picks up Formless. A Flex. Are you feeling all right, son? He's just killing them as they walk in one by one like lambs to the slaughter, and Marzel still chilling by T-spawn.
No, he actually was at outer. He had to fall back because the C4 was dropped to T-base. I just noticed that as well, right at the start of the round. And now that it's a 2-on-2, they're in a little bit of a tricky situation because Aflex has armor and a Galil, and Macho has a Galil as well. But he turns his back at the wrong time, but Skadoosh cannot finish it off. Marzel, you need to... Oh, he's going to eat damage from... Oh, no, he doesn't. CSGO nades.
CSGO nades.
And at least they're gonna bunch up now. Macho's really low, so Skadoosh and Marzel should be able to win this. But Aflex is rotating to lower. He does realize this. Macho is going to try to backstab from ramp to lower as well. This could get hairy. Well, hairier for TMG.
There we go. It just got hairier.
Skadoosh now in a 1v1. The bomb is down. Aflex needs to get 4 kills, and so does Skadoosh to pick up this round. Aflex, Skadoosh wins out the 1v1. It is always difficult as a CT to kill a terrorist and then retake and then defuse the bomb alone, especially in a 1v1, is very difficult. So that 1v1 always favored Skadoosh once he got the kill on Macho. Now though, it is the most important round. And now you see the flip side of the second round where SRA forced. They don't have any Molotovs to Molotov hut, door, ramp, whatever, to stop a rush.
Basically,
if I was TMG right now, I would bum rush upper.
Yeah.
Just completely rush into upper right now just to set the stage. But they're going to do a default.
I think Skadoosh's head is popping out. Yes, it is indeed. Needs to be careful. Rules a crack shot with that M4, but taking more damage than he's dishing out at the moment.
Why would he break that vent? He just made it easier for TMG to run down the vent. Well, of course I'm assuming it's that, so it's for his rotation later on in case TMG goes lower. But I think that's a bad idea because it's too early in the round to break that vent. And it looks like it's going to be an upper execute, by the way. I think, well, the top of the hut is going to be lava.
Yeah.
The rafters are going to be lava. Rules and whoever's upstairs up at A with him are going to be flashed. And there are going to be a few smokes at entrance and at
there we go.
tower.
The Molotovs come raining in. Nice little shot of the door to avoid that flashbang. Oh, the poorly timed flash, but Marzel feeling it. Marzel and Petri teaming up, getting kills, but there's trades going up left, right, and center. It's even trades, even Steven all across the board. And in the blink of an eye, it's down to a 1v1, and Formless will clutch it.
That makes you happy.
Yeah, it does, but...
That was textbook CS, right? They did the execute. It was great CS from both sides. The trades were coming in for both. And yeah, at the end, the trades favored the terrorists. That was great to watch, actually. And Formless killing and winning the round makes you happy, doesn't it?
I mean, he's a friend.
and you find it heartbreaking.
He carries me.
You find it heartbreaking when he's struggling in games.
Yes.
So this should help his confidence, of course. Winning a 1v1 definitely boosts your confidence. And now, of course, SRA are forced to the eco. They could have forced some armor. Macho and Guru do, but I'm pretty sure they're going to bring out an AWP at ramp. And
it's going to be a double AWP setup next round. I'm feeling it. They've lost the first gun round. This is textbook Asian Counter-Strike. You win the first gun round, you buy a double AWP. That's how it goes. But okay, Skadoosh instantly dinked down. But Formless in the meantime does pick up rules. Skadoosh is being hunted, and Skadoosh will get put out of his misery.
Marzel should have traded that.
Yeah.
He was at the backstairs. He should have traded this. That's a bit of a misplay by Marzel. But Skadoosh has been doing the same thing every round. I think this is like TMG's default. Skadoosh and Marzel go outer, and the rest are just holding.
I mean, this is what I was talking about, right? TMG are a team that thrives off of structured play. And, well, so far it's just been default City, and Marzel will pick up the kill, and Guru, Harakiri, he just jumped to his own death, I think.
He was like, I don't want to do anything with this anymore. I'm done.
Yeah.
I am done.
Like, bye, have a nice day.
Aflex, though, can do some sort of economic damage right now. TMG's economy isn't so bad, isn't so good right now. So Aflex, even if he gets 1 or 2 kills, it'll be worth it. But it looks like he's just gonna save his AK. Which is a bit of a disappointment, to be honest.
I mean, yes, you won't see the flashy, attempts at a retake, but on the flip side, from a big picture point of view, it makes more sense because this allows you, to invest more in utility and even have a more stretched out buy in case things go south in the next round.
Yeah, but considering they're going to be on Max Love's bonus, right? He's definitely going to have enough. Oh, Marzel's going to find him anyway. But Aflex does do some damage. Petri does manage to trade it, and it is the SMG that gets the kill, and he does recover the AK as well. So no harm, no foul for TMG. That's in fact a positive, I would say.
Yes.
So now, there we go. There's a single AWP setup on Guru on ramp. And Guru really needs to step up right now because I've seen him play. He's generally the player who carries SRA. And let's not beat around the bush. SRA is a great team as well. They did manage to beat Semperex. And this is the new and improved Semperex, by the way, with Karan and Arjun.
Yes.
Manan and Manan.
Yes.
Mithil and Manan, basically. So that was a bit of a surprise, of course. But when I saw the veto, I said it was going to be close. Like, I have no idea why Semperex let Cash go through. But let's get back to this game. It's the out of all of smokes, isn't it?
Yes, and Guru already making things a bit dicey for TMG. Getting the pick on the Petrichor. And Ux being spotted out and Ux being taken down as well. Wow, okay, Marzel.
Aflex did not realize that anyone had gone lower. I think since Guru killed 2 at outer, they didn't expect anyone to have already been to lower, They can get the bomb down, actually, right now. And if Marzel, Formless, you need to get that kill. And Guru gets Marzel. And there's no bomb plant for them either. It's all on Skadoosh, 1 on 4. He just needs to do as much damage as possible right now. He really needs to make sure as many guns drop for SRA.
I mean, if he just gets 1 more kill, that's more or less his job done because he'll keep the CT economy honest. But let's take a look at the money on TMG. Yeah, they'll be able to buy into the next round quite comfortably. But Guru with the AWP, you really don't want to be challenging that Skadoosh. Oh, the timing. The timing. And Guru watching that angle like a hawk, and he's going to spot the elbow and take Skadoosh down.
And Guru with the 3K with the AWP, like a 4K rather. He does step up. He definitely does step up.
Instead of the curse of the commentator, we can call this the boon of the commentator.
It's one of those times where it works. But yeah, SRA put their first round on the board. And to be honest though, I think TMG already has enough rounds. 5 rounds is more than enough.
No, but then it is your map pick. You want to be as dominant as possible, in my opinion, because it does play into confidence. And this game, Counter-Strike is as much about mindset and confidence as it is about your aim and, well, the other mechanical aspects.
Skadoosh! Tracking Rules' head through the gap, through the wall. Almost looks so hackish, doesn't it? It's beautiful to see when your pre-fire angles are so on point.
Yeah.
And TMG, back to their slow default. They're just holding for pushes, hoping that SRA makes mistakes.
Hoping that SRA get impatient. But so far, no one's presenting anything. They just... See, SRA technically don't really need to go for info plays because all the information they already have. They have to come to the bomb sites. And they're just hedging their bets on the upper bomb site. I know it's a 3-2 split, more or less. I think it is Macho and Rules playing upstairs, and they're just getting a lot of information. And, well, Lucky will open things up. But again, instant trades and Formless. Speaking...
Petrikov with a double, but he's shut down. The trades are going in the CT's favor this time, but Marzel, AKS needs to get this kill. He does get the kill, and Marzel picks up another on A-Flex. How did that round turn around? SRA had 3 kills, and they had the numbers on their side, but Marzel doing Marzel things.
I mean,
that's basically what it is.
Petri with that 2K, and then Marzel with that 2K, and Ux chiming in with that crucial headshot on the rotating player over towards Heaven. I think that's what actually ended up tilting the rounds in favor of TMG, and now SRA's money is instantly reset.
But they should have forced bot completely into this. Lucky has some money. They should have forced bot because TMG's money isn't that good right now. If they somehow won this force buy, that would have broken TMG and they would have definitely got another round on the board. But they're going to rush cabin right now. Formless is waiting for them. Guru, Lucky already down. One of the players with armor. And this is like the worst round to have to do your aggro plays, isn't it? Like, TMG expects it. They've been expecting it every round, to be honest. Marzel picks up another on Macho as well. Formless with the 3rd kill of the round. And A-Flex is the only one left. He gets a kill onto AKS, but Formless with the 4K, padding his stats.
Padding his stats. But I mean, like, for Formless that round, it was just like shooting fish in a barrel. They just walked into his crosshairs, and he didn't really have to do anything special.
And look at that. Even though they semi-force, semi-bot into the earlier round, SRA still have to semi-buy into this round as well. It's an economic equalizing buy. It's not... it's not even a complete force. And that's just, this means 8 rounds. This means the TMG wins this half, unless something magical happens right now.
If they actually hard ecoed the previous round, they would have had a full buy this round.
You're right. And they're going to rush ramp this time. Marzel is waiting for them, gets 1, gets 2, no, he does not. He gets Macho really low. Guru in the meanwhile picks up Skadoosh as well. What even is happening right now? Macho picks up another one. He was so low. Petri. You need to get that kill. AKS is just sitting at the back. He's like, lobby control is lost. Formless as well as at E-spawn at this point. AKS! Oh my god, Rules has no idea. AKS picks up the kill, makes it a 2v2. Macho has an AK and armor, but no HP to speak of. Formless just needs to peek right now. Guru isn't in a good position. Ooh. This is all about timing right now.
It is an offish angle. Oh, but that bullet, it's going to cost him his life. That one shot, one opportunity.
Trigger, yeah.
Mom spaghetti.
Pull the trigger too early.
Yes.
Too early, my friend, too early. Now that leaves Guru in a 1v2. This round is a lot closer, and Guru can actually do this if he rotates lower right now. And if TMG misplay this. They have 2 smokes, though. They should be able to get the bomb down, and then it should be fine. Guru's just confused. He has no idea where to go.
I'd rather he just save the AK-47 and take it to the next round because, honestly speaking, they're going to get $2,400 the next round. He could still use the saved AK and buy up utility instead of actually having to invest in a $3,000 rifle.
Yeah, but it looks like he's not going to listen to you. It looks like he's going to go for the 1v2 without a kit as well. Excuse me. And Formless does pick up Guru.
I mean, that's a classic bait and switch play. Ux peeking, Formless just using that little peephole gloriously. Looks like he's coming from a place of experience, utilizing a peephole that efficaciously. Efficaciously, is that a word?
Sure it is.
Yeah.
Like Guru was back on the op. This is only the second time he's had the op. Well, third time. They did win that round, but then they lost the subsequent one, getting instantly reset. Guru again needs to do the work for his team, but SRA look completely out of sorts. They're just playing a default CD side. They have no setups, and they're dying to TMG's default. TMG even have, other than the one upper execute on the 4th round, they haven't really had to do anything, showcase anything. And I don't think an outer wall of smokes is showcasing true strats.
I mean, you expect that in a game of matchmaking, to be honest. Like, but then you have to give credit where credit is due. Their trade game has been on point, especially when they do that outer upper execute. It's been completely on point. They've always gone for the trades, and they found them as well. But now Macho completely blind, utterly white. Petrico burning a flex alive. Guru missing the flick shot. Change of plans, because this time the trades are just not there. And
finally, this time it was Guru getting the first kill on to Marzel. Well, it's somehow Marzel dies and the team crumbles around him. This is the second time it's happened.
I mean, it is Skadoosh and Formless left. Again, the whole point should be to try and get as many rifles away from SRA. You've gotten 8 rounds on the T side. TMG, that's a pretty decent scoreline. But
are they going for the save?
I mean, looks like it. They do have money. No, they okay. Makes sense.
Skadoosh is changing up his angle. He's peeked from this angle so many times. He misses Macho. He sees him now. Macho sees him. But Skadoosh still wins the fight somehow. Macho, come on. You had to get that kill. Formless almost decapitating Skadoosh. Goes for the bomb plant in the smoke. He's going to get it as well. Lucky has no idea. Does tag him through the smoke, but Formless does get the bomb down. And he manages to pick up Lucky as well. Guru now is in a very bad position. Formless, oh my god, somehow Guru still gets the kill.
I mean, it is planted for Skadoosh, and I don't think they'd expect him to come from heaven. Oh, but he gets spotted out.
Guru winning that round single-handedly again. The kill on Formless, and again the kill on Skadoosh.
I mean, Skadoosh could have showed a little more patience, and he might have just beaten them out on time, because neither of the 2 remaining players had any kits. Anyway, second round on the board for SRA, but
that's ours.
They do it at the cost of 3 players, so their money is going to be hurting. And TMG, because of the bomb plant and the fact that they've won quite a few rounds, strung quite a few rounds, they can go for the buy. Petrichor being relegated to the Galil, but still, no head armor onto Lucky, so that can be problematic. And Skadoosh, whoa!
It's an upper rush. It's a complete upper rush, and they do manage to pull it off. Petri was going ramp, though. I think he was supposed to go for the backstab, or he just got his role completely wrong.
I mean, let's be honest, that was a very good switch-up coming out from TMG. So far, they've been just patient. They've been very Navi-esque or Zeus-esque in their approach. But all of a sudden, they flip the switch and just bum-rush the upper bomb side, and everyone's like, oh, who's guy?
No, but this was actually a weird round to do it as well, because SRA finally had the economy this round to go for Molotovs as well. If I was TMG right now, I would have actually played it slow.
They should
somehow
thank their stars.
Yeah.
What is Skadoosh?
I think they're already trying to get out of there, but the Guru again.
I don't think
he realizes that it's a lower plant. Yes. I'm not even sure Petri knew it was a lower plant.
No,
this was an upper plant. Never mind, that was a bug in the.
Oh,
it was an upper plant.
It was. They are bum rush upper.
Nuke. The observing nightmare.
Go TV.
The buggy piece of crap that it is.
And it's a forced buy. Makes sense. Money not that great on TMG. Those final 2 kills, I think, is what sealed the deal for SRA to actually go all in for these.
It's a very decent force buy as well. 2 rifles, 1. How do they have an AK? All right, Guru saved an AK. And the AWP on Guru again.
Ooh.
That was so close.
Good usage of utility from Marzel, actually. Like, he completely blinded Guru there and able to sneak his way into a secret.
Nobody is looking for him right now as well. That's the other part about this. Nobody has any clue. Macho is in the vents. Oh, okay, they do have a clue. There's a crossfire set up for Marzel, but he is going to just circumvent them and go all the way to control room instead. And he does break the glass. If he gets peak from vents right now, he does get peak from vents. That's a great... Marzel should have probably broken the glass with a knife, not the AK.
Or he should have just held that angle, just relayed information, because the rest of his team is just chilling.
Yeah.
Chilling towards back hall. So
I think they were just waiting for Marzel to make a play. That was the wrong... Yeah, if Marzel already made his play by getting to lower.
yeah.
A-Flex winning the peephole battle against Petri.
Oh, they're just going in one by one and dying. Oh my god,
Guru
they're
with some
feeding
great
Guru
shots.
kills right now, and he is on point.
Guru feeling a bit too adventurous though this time, and he does get punished for it, but they will recover the op. And now TMG's economy has been broken. Petri can probably afford a gun, but they are taking a timeout. They are going to wonder what to do right now. If I was them, I would rush upper again, or I would do some sort of a vents to lower and ramp split right now, because they have 9 rounds already. It's enough. Why not try to get 12?
Well, I don't know, you can eco this round as well, given how their money is. Petri will get, what, 1900? He can drop a Galil for Formless in the next round and go for a full buy himself. So, full eco, maybe.
Maybe they can do a CIS strat, right, with Petri on the 1 AK.
This is not the CIS.
Well, it looks like he's dropping deagles for his teammates anyway, so it's going to be an eco round. TMG are setting their sights on 11 rounds instead of 12. That's a good idea, to be honest.
I mean, yeah, being conservative is not always a bad thing.
But this works on the flip side as well. This helps SRA build up their economy unless something magical happens in this round.
Did Ux just get dinked through the wall? Because I just saw the model just go whoop, whiplash.
It does look like their rules at least has adjusted to Skadoosh's similar antics.
Yeah.
He's been doing the same thing, coming from silo, jumping onto entrance, and running in from entrance to A. AKS does pick up rules, but that's all about the damage he's gonna get. Picks up an AK. How did the AK get there?
I think a nade blew it in his general direction. I mean,
That's lucky.
If Lady Luck is shining down on you, I mean, why scorn her, right? Just pick it up and... It's too much time left for him to save at this point, let's be honest. Like, again, I think Formless, the best he can hope for is maybe a pick.
If he could get 1 or 2 kills, that's some decent damage, because you can see the money on Guru and Lucky. It's non-existent right now. Yeah. Formless, just walking around with a knife. If he gets caught right now, that would be unlucky.
I wonder whose knife he scammed right now. That's not his knife. But, well...
One of the players in the first game had an interesting knife, right?
Tetanus booster.
The tetanus booster,
that was
yes.
Rexy.
The Karambit Rust Coat. The aim punch, though.
Yeah. I mean, they have reduced it in a recent patch, but nothing too significant, to be honest. It's useful on the pistol rounds, but when you're getting rushed by Glocks, you're dead anyway.
Yeah.
Especially if you have a USP. But 4 rounds on the board for SRA, they would have wanted a better CT side on Nuke. But TMG really not showing us that much variation. It's been the one default. And I think SRA have started to figure out what that one default is, and they're not letting as much, they're not leaking as much as they were during the initial.
But the thing is, the adjustment came so late
Yeah.
that the plan A for TMG has worked for 9 rounds. Well, other than the 1 rush. So they worked for 8 rounds, the plan A. They don't have a plan B, but that's fine. They have 9 rounds already on the T side of Nuke, which is extremely commendable, and I think it's more than enough to seal off this map. It looks like it's going to be an upper fake. It's an upper split, with Skadoosh doing the same thing again and again. Rules is already adjusted to it. What are you doing? Do you not have a different plan? Clearly you don't. And it leaves Formless again, the baiter, alive again at last.
I mean, is he baiting if he's lining up his smokes and his team is walking in and dying? Is that considered baiting now?
He does get 1 kill on Lucky, but Rules shuts him down. And TMG is going to have a very neutered buy going into this last round. Probably just umps, CZs. Thank you. At least TMG has got the memo, and they are not buying the Tech 9 anymore.
Yeah, well. That gun's useless now.
Yeah.
Absolutely useless. Because the bullets go everywhere.
Petrichor with no head armor, Galil. I hope he just doesn't walk into Lucky because that would be just unfortunate. Because the other 3 players have AKs, right? It makes no difference. And do they have a plan B, TMG? Or are they going to try the same thing? Nope. They're going to try the same thing. Marzel is at outer, Skadoosh is at the silo. It's this, oh sorry, this time it's formed. No, Skadoosh is at the silo. It's the same thing over and over again. TMG, come on, show us something else.
This time Guru finding Marzel. He's had enough of this smoke and flash game.
It took a while, but SRA have adapted to this.
Yeah, but it took, is it too little too late?
Yeah, I think it is. 9 rounds.
Are you kidding me?
Oh, Rules finally caught off guard. Finally. AKS with 2 kills with a P250 before being traded out by Lucky. Skadoosh now in a 1v2.
And the only reason he's alive is because he didn't commit to Mini.
He left his teammates to die. Oh, he sees Lucky. No, he does not.
But he sees the barrel of the gun, though. He has to have spotted the barrel of the gun.
And the Molotov is not going to spread to Skadoosh. Sorry, to Lucky right now. What?
NA smokes.
Did he mean for that? Guru knows where he is now because of those smokes. Lucky is basically just baiting him in at this point, and Skadoosh is basically going to walk into Guru's crosshair. Oh, he makes Guru miss. And he makes Guru miss again. That's some brilliant play by Skadoosh. Picks out the 1v1. Well, finds the 1v1 now. Guru sees his butt.
Skadoosh playing next level mind games right now. He's just, I mean, Guru here is playing 2D chess while Skadoosh is just like, nah mate, 4D chess right here. He's just toying Guru. Guru does have a kit, but I don't think Skadoosh has any idea that Guru's moving up. Oh.
Yes, he does.
The switch. Oh, Skadoosh will clutch the 1v2 to get 10 rounds on the board for TMG. Skadoosh.
Well played, man.
Well played. If any teams are watching right now for, you know, a new signing, any teams? Do you have any in mind?
Yeah, I do. It's one of my ex-teams. Well, I'm not saying. Waz and Pexer were a part of all of those ex-teams. So it could be any one of those.
But Skadoosh, what a clutch. And with that, TMG put 10 on the board. And now SRA with a mountain to climb. On the T side, on Nuke that too.
And TMG again with no kits, no smoke, no flashes. I think one person on the team needs to bite the bullet and have a kit. It's really difficult on Nuke to stop a bomb plant, to be honest. You could just run down Wens. Skadoosh! Oh, decapitates Guru. Guru had no idea what hit him right there.
That was a juicy headshot. That was succulent.
And now he falls back. And that's perfect play right now. And AKS picks up Rules elsewhere on the map. I think that was over towards Mini. Oh, it was over towards Cabin, sorry.
Cabin, yes. Hut.
Yes.
Whatever.
But now it's a 3v5. SRA is just sitting. Whatever plan they had has been completely destroyed by Skadoosh and AKS. And Skadoosh, there you go, giving up ramp, making sure he stays alive. You do not need to defend ramp.
You don't. You just.
He gets a kill there, falls back. Formless picks up 1 from the tower, but oh, they're not going to go tower. Petri is waiting there anyway. Skadoosh will have the information once they come lower. Macho is probably going to plant for Skadoosh. He's feeling it right now. That 1v2 win has given him some godlike confidence right now. And Skadoosh now waiting for Macho to come there, but to come to lower, but he's not. Macho is going to fall back.
I mean, Macho trying to isolate 4 1v1s, but the way that TMG have set up, they've kind of bunched up.
He is going to find a 1v1 against AKS, but it is an off angle. And AKS is going to pick it up. That's a really good angle by AKS. They'd covered all their bases. Outer was covered, tower was covered, ramp was covered. AKS making sure the fallback to upper was covered. That was
textbook
well played.
CS, textbook.
Yep. There's really good communication by the CD side. And now SRA force buying, that's a bad idea, to be honest.
Very bad idea.
Like, they don't have the rounds. Throw away.
Especially on Nuke, because on the CT side you need your smokes, molotovs and flashes, especially if you're going to take the outer or the lower bomb side. There's just so many lines of angle, so many angles and lines of sight that CTs can hold, where you won't even see them before they pounce on you.
And there you go, even though it's just the second round, 2 Molotovs at Hut and Metal Door. This is what SRA was not doing. And, well, TMG could have exploited this a lot more. They only exploited it for 1 round. And it's another passive hold by SRA, just waiting to make sure waiting for DMG to try to make a mistake to over-aggress. Formless, he's gonna get a dink onto Guru and then fall back. The perfect way to play ramp.
And they do have Marzel in support. He does have Marzel in support, who makes his way to safety, relative safety.
Gets the kill. It's a 5v4. And Marzel has fallen back. And oh my god, he's going to be a bit pissed off. He's going to be a bit cheesed off. Who leaked outer? He's going to ask that. Who leaked outer? I think Marzel himself leaked outer.
Yeah. I mean, he
AKS up close and personal. Picks up one, picks up two with the P9, with the MP9. And then Rules finally trades him. And now Formless rotated all the way from lower to entrance.
Ah, that premature trigger finger, but he's gonna line them up and spray them both down. Also saving the FAMAS. Both the rifles getting taken over to the next round. That's gonna, you know, bolster the economy slightly. And Formless with the double kill with the
AKS with the double kill as well. So both with all
SMGs,
4 kills with SMGs. Yeah.
Lots of money. Money in the bank.
Money is basically what you need on the CD side as well. Money, money, money.
And 12 rounds on the board. That is gonna be SRA just digging themselves deeper and deeper into their own graves with that force buy. And now it is gonna be just P250s and 2 Glocks. And Nade's gonna go sailing in. Guru does get spotted out. Oh.
The nade does do some damage to the players at the back of the attack. This is what happens if you bait. Marzel lines up 2, kills them. Skadoosh lining up 2 as well. And now Marzel hungry for a frag. But the nade... Kobe! Skadoosh wants to steal that frag. And now there's going to be a buy round coming in from SRA, and you can see the lack of utility. You need those Molotovs to clear out top of HUD. The back of the fake vent. Let's call it the fake vent.
Even rafters, for that matter.
The rafters as well, but no, that's if they know the upper execute.
Yeah, I mean, they've never played Nuke, have they? They've played it once. And they lost 16-12.
No, they won 16-12 against the starter team.
Yeah, way back in the day.
It was August or something.
Yeah.
By starter, I mean an ESL India Premiership starter division team, by the way. And the TMG, with their bonus round, AKS just sticking to the MP9, Marzel sticking to the FAMAS, Skadoosh picking up the bonus.
Pick up the first kill with the MP9. What?
It works. The fire rate on that gun, right? And
insane,
close range, it's going to basically put 4 bullets in your head before you can react. And that's what AKS does to Rules.
Especially if you're as mechanically gifted as Ux is, so you can actually rely on this weapon to be extremely reliable, extremely consistent, viable. Yeah, my bad. England hard.
AKS over-aggressing. I don't understand. I think he thought that was a flashbang by a teammate, but it turned out to be a smoke grenade, and he gives the man advantage is lost now.
Skadoosh just peeks, scopes a worst possible moment, and that's going to allow him to sneak up on him. Skadoosh has no idea.
And Guru hears the scopes as well, and he's going to get a free kill on Skadoosh. That's just absolutely unfortunate. They've lost tower control as well, but little do SRA know the tower is completely open for the taking. And Guru is going to go tower, but he makes a lot of noise. That's a mistake. Guru gets taken down by Petri. Petri gets another one. That's amazing. But does he hear Macho? Does he hear Macho behind him on the rafters? No, he does not. Sorry, Aflex on the rafters. Macho is going to get the bomb plant, leaving Formless in a 1v2 retake situation. Takes down Macho, who's a low player. Formless. Both players are basically low right now, and this is going to be a little difficult.
Yeah.
Aflex with the angle advantage, with the vision advantage. CSGO is a funny game that way.
Yeah.
If you're... The player higher up can see your feet before you can see them. The vision...
I mean, that's how the cones of vision in this game work, right? It's if you're closer to the wall and someone's farther away from the same angle, they'll be able to see you before you can see them.
Yep. That's just how CSGO works. You cannot, like PUBG, you cannot alt and look all the way around you. I'm talking about you Asian hut campers.
That is true.
This is why we play FPP, just like...
Real men.
Yeah, just like real men and Shroud. And the force buy on TMG, an AWP, 2 M4s, 2 pistols. Viable?
Viable, definitely viable, but Marzel getting... Wow, what? Okay. Okay.
He was confused what he was doing at that point as well. So I think let us not try to explain it. Look at that smoke for backstairs. That just shows you how how sparsely SRA have played this map. How rarely.
Oh, Formless, that extremely long draw time on the CZ, costing him his life. But Ux with the M4 on the upper bomb side, not really going to find much. Will the AWP be recovered by Skadoosh? Yeah, it will be. He's a pretty potent AWPer.
Yeah, and this is a very doable round by TMG as well. Right now, I think AKS should rotate to lower though, because he has a player at tower and at and below tower. So AKS should be spotting lower right now, but they're putting all their eggs in one basket, and it looks like SRA might walk into the trap. But AKS whiffing his spray on Macho, and Skadoosh. Petrichor, gets killed off the ladder. He was a bit too low to do anything about that. AKS whiffing his spray at Cabin.
He needed to land that kill. Had he gotten that kill, the complexion of the round could have just flipped 180 degrees. But unfortunately, just CSGO things. You whiff your sprays every now and then.
Yep. And now that relegates TMG to a complete eco.
This is almost double. Like they'll have very little utility going into their next round if they do buy up. $2,400. That's not much utility at all.
No, they could probably go like with pistol armor and Molotovs just to throw off SRA. I would do that. And well, it's a slaughter. I do not understand why teams do this. When you have only pistols, why do you just rush and die?
So
do some economic damage, right? Just create a crossfire somewhere. Pick a teammate, get one kill together.
What could have been the idea is maybe TMG was trying to get a read on their default as to where and how they were playing. But my point is, if the opponent knows that, you know, you're going to be eco, they're not going to show you their default or their buy round default.
There you go. You were right. It is basically double eco. It's an economic equalization buy. That's a bit of a mouthful.
Yeah.
Economic equalization.
Oh, dead.
Oh, dude.
What?
You hacker. You magnificent hacker.
Of men and dreams.
And Petri with another kill. He needs his teammate to come up right now and keep the same angle, and Formless does that. That's brilliantly done by Formless and Petrichor. And again, Formless, you need to peek again. Double peek Macho, please. Double peek Macho right now. 1, 2, 3, double peek.
Doesn't matter. The trade's there.
Get the trade, and out of nowhere, the force buy. Aflex is now on a 1v3 because of the heroics of Skadoosh and Petri, and some really good team play by Formless.
That was very good communication and team play. And now Flex with a P250, he can get the kill onto Ux with 3 HP. But why would you face?
Well, it doesn't matter right now. Flex has an AWP anyways. It doesn't make a difference that AKS is on 3 HP or that Formless is on half.
Yeah, and they have bomb control also. So
I think Aflex is he should save.
He should save.
His teammates don't have that much money.
Yeah.
Yeah, it looks like he's about to do that. But if I was AKS right now, 3 HP, and even Formless, they have the money next round. Hunt him down. Because if SRA lose the next round, it's over.
I mean, they could be just trying to, they have to buy, so they just maybe want to play the long game in the sense that as they want to just wreck SRA's economy as much as possible. And they're counting on their nuke to be able to...
There you go. Marcel does hunt down Aflex. In fact, after the time runs out.
Alright, so 14 rounds to TMG and SRA now with their final Hail Mary buy. It is going to be a pretty decent buy. They have nades on 4 players, armor AK-47s across the board. Marzel with the AWP though, he's going to go out, he's going to play Garage and maybe try and find a pick towards the outer bomb side, towards outer.
The guy came saying there's some mic issue.
And a Flex just toying with his food. In the
If you're working from this side, you can send somebody to check them.
Ux playing on top of Hut. It's a very similar default to what we were seeing from TMG as well, apart from the fact that there's nobody outer whatsoever. But they're going to go on that rotation now, and Marzel, he's being overtly cautious. He's been caught off guard outer time after time, and this time he's like, nah, not today.
This is like the most weird off angle of off angles.
Yeah, he's just a twitchy ferret right now towards outer. He's just sniffing every angle, trying to locate and isolate a player to get the drop on him. He's been playing a lot with X-Curate, so maybe he can channel some of that thigh goodness.
But I hope they know that.
Sorry, in the
I hope the upper players do know that outer is exposed, as in entrance is open.
It's a pretty nice off angle from Formless. Not one of the most. Oh, okay then, Guru.
Expecting the unexpected.
Oh,
The
Kobe.
nade. Skadoosh needs to get one kill right now. Yes, one kill and fall back, please. Thank you.
Nope.
No, he wants to reface, but the Molotov is going to force him back.
They'll make sure that...
Yeah, SRA actually did Skadoosh and TMG a favor right there. And now AKS is going to rotate to lower. Petrichor, you need to watch tower right now. I sound like a coach from the back, right? Of like, you do this. But Rules picks up AKS and they get the plant at lower. Skadoosh gets the kill on Lucky. This is going to be a very interesting and difficult retake, even though it's a 2v3. And there you go. This is why Rules picks up Marzel. Too many choke points, and Petrichor not able to land the kill on Rules. Skadoosh.
This time, no heroics from Skadoosh. No more 1v2s, and TMG getting decimated that round. They just that initial kill on the Formless is what I think caused a domino effect. And they just got choked out in the retake.
AKS completely out of position as well, could not get into a position at lower, so that was a problem. And yeah, it's just unfortunate. The Formless did try to play that right. He did try to fall back.
Yes.
After,
getting
but
dinged
it
down
was
to
just
10
the nade.
HP, yeah.
But it was the nade. And TMG going for the force buy. They can buy next round except for Marzel. That's interesting. Bit of a tilt buy.
I mean, someone please tell Marzel that this is not a pug. There's actual money at stake here.
Maybe he'll be like, "Nahi, main 4 ko maar dunga."
Most likely.
But anyway, now again, it's a slow default coming in from SRA. They're just waiting for picks, and there you go, AKS again gifting them the first frag. If this is the thing, if this keeps happening, TMG might let this slip away. It's what did you say? Throw mark gaming?
Yeah. But Formless just taking the early fight, trying to just draw out and bait out for his teammate Petri, who's been boosted up on boxes. But I've noticed SRA do check this corner very often. Every time they clear this angle, they're checking here. Okay, Skadoosh will fall to Macho. It will fall on Marzel to make a play. He does have the weapon, does spot out, flex his feet. And Petri, all the action towards ramp this time. Petri, be
Petri
careful.
hasn't been checked.
Oh, okay. He's doing the cha-cha around the boxes, getting one kill, but that's all he'll be able to manage. And now Marzel.
That was a waste of $4,000 by Marzel.
Yeah, pretty much. And now he's broke, and they will have to go for another equalizing buy. They do have a 4-round buffer, but this is what triggers me about the way TMG play, is that they let their opponents back into games. Now, if you consider yourself to be a superior team, you should never be allowing your opponents any window of opportunity. And like, take for example, tier 1 teams or even teams like Risky, who come to India and they don't really give that much in terms of respect or opportunities for your opponents to even have a snowflake's chance in hell of clutching around. And as I say that, Guru is going to perform immediate facial reconstruction surgery on Marzel. Poor Marzel.
And then he is consequently flashed by A-Flex as well. He's like, bus. Tu mat maar, mera turn hai. With Skadoosh with the Deagle, can we see some more Hondigs? But nope, he does not spot out A-Flex. That's just unfortunate. Probably his resolution too low. AKS pushing cabin again, time after time. Same thing, over and over again. Plan A or fail.
Plan A or fail. Indeed.
Petrichor at the same position as well, and Rules still takes... Why? How? Rules!
Oh!
Petrichor doing some more damage.
I think Habibi aimbots just got activated. So for those of you who don't know, Petri is originally from
Dubai.
Right?
Yeah.
And he's a phenomenally gifted player. in terms of mechanics, but doesn't really play
Also,
that much
yeah,
anymore.
he used to play for Brutality for the longest time. He was one of the longest serving members as well.
Before that, they used to play for Risky, or at least the team that used to beat Risky.
Ignition.
Ignition, yeah, the team that used to dominate Risky.
It was the team we used to scrim against in Counter-Strike Source. Petrichor is going to get another kill, and at this point, they should just... No! Oh! Petri
Okay.
got tier play, 300 IQ.
That happened. Okay.
They should have just given up at that point, because look at the money right now on 2 players. If TMG wins this round, right, SRA, Aflex, and Guru, they can get dropped by Lucky, but that's about it.
I think Marzel's begging for the AWP. Yeah, he's like, get on your knees, punk.
It's surprising that Marzel's the one opping right now, not Skadoosh, though.
I think it might be a map-based thing. Just Marzel and Skadoosh both are fairly confident nuke.
No, also maybe he's just not feeling his rifle right now, so quickly. Yeah, I mean 15 kills, not the leader. Actually, he's bottom fragging.
Yeah.
Anyways, it's a full buy, finally. Full utility, full everything, multiple kits. TMG need to win this round and end SRA's comeback. Otherwise, it's gonna get go into choke territory.
Yeah, and if...
And then, yeah, throw mark gaming is gonna become choke mark gaming.
I mean, the thing is, TMG are actually allowing SRA this comeback, and...
By the way, we're not being mean. AKS himself calls it throw mark gaming.
Skadoosh didn't need to peek that angle. There's Formless right behind him, or maybe he could be baiting some next level plays coming out.
That's not how to bait. This angle is still going to be checked because they haven't found a second player, but Formless does win the fight. He needs to get one more kill. He cannot. The trades favor the terrorists right now, and Marzel
is whiffing too hard.
He does get the clip actually, but it's not good enough. He needs to get a kill right now, or TMG is completely out of this round. The flames spreading to Marzel.
He's just licking at his feet.
Hell is calling. Hell is calling.
It's okay.
Oh, that works 2 ways.
Yes.
The pun not intended. And Marzel now on 6 HP is gonna have to save. So is AKS. Marzel not able to save. Guru finds him. And now, this does not look good for TMG.
This doesn't bode well at all. Let's just take a look at the economy. Yeah, they're wrecked. They're gonna get $2,900. That's Nico.
They tried, to be honest. They tried. AKS, I don't think he's gonna be allowed to save.
No.
And no, he's not. They did try something else at ramp. They tried 2 at ramp with Skadoosh baiting for Formless, but badly. I mean, they need to play some sort of setup right now. They can't play this whole default I'll watch outer, 2 of you play upper, 2 of you play ramp setup. That's not how nuke works. You gotta guess what the opposition is gonna do. And they just haven't been guessing very well. Well, they haven't even been changing their setup.
The thing is, SRA has been a lot more dynamic on their T side than TMG were.
But to be honest, they've been easy to read.
Yeah.
And a ramp rush. Of course, it's a pistol round. They expect the ramp rush as well. And just stack a bomb site, please. You have pistols. Take a risk. Stack a bomb site. What's the worst that could happen? Better than rushing into AKs.
But then again, like, there's always the caveat that, you know, someone gets caught off guard. Oh my God.
Petrichor, you need to find another spot, please. Please find another spot. This time he has to be checked. Please. Yes, this time he is checked. But, Formless does trade, but Guru is there for the trade. Lucky though, killing Macho. He wants to help TMG out, and Skadoosh is going to get the trade as well. It's a 2v2 all of a sudden, and both the players have armor, and Marzel. This is what you do. Let them walk into your crosshair, and now all of a sudden, Guru really low in a 1v2, and Skadoosh knows that he's coming from ramp, and not like this.
And TMG is really making a meal of things, but I mean, style points where it's due. That was smart play, fine.
That was helped by Lucky.
Yeah,
killing
like
Macho.
Helped by Lucky killing Macho and that Molotov to deny them that rush. They ended up doing TMG 2 extremely crucial favors in that previous round.
Fortunately, because Lucky had so much money, he could drop Guru and AK. But otherwise, they had run out of money. And that's it. This is it.
Map point, not match point. Map point for TMG. And this time we're going to see some aggression towards ramp. This can catch someone off guard, but nope. Rules is ready, and Skadoosh, in the blink of an eye, is missing a face. His face was taken off.
And this round has the possibility of reset potential for TMG, which would basically take us to overtime, or at the very least to 16-14, the whole distance. Petrichor wants that Molotov really badly. He does pick up the Molotov though without much of an issue. And it's still a 4v5. It's still okay. Nuke is still a game where, you know, 4 people can defend. Yeah, a map, sorry, where 4 people can defend. And SRA look like they're about to go ramp, where 2 players are waiting for them.
That flash has not been working, Marcel, but Petri, what? Petri and Formless, they've been...
And Marzel. Petrichor with the 3 kill, Marzel with 2 kills at lobby, completely shutting it down. And you could hear them scream as well.
Yes.
I think that was AKS and Marzel both screaming, yes!
Formless and Petri, the way they've worked at ramp has been textbook good Counter-Strike. They've been absolutely phenomenal. And it reflects in the kill feed as well. Formless and Petri, brilliant.
But I have to say, that was a pretty poor CD side. It was the same setup. I know.
Positive, Adi.
I know.
Rainbows and butterflies.
There was 2 good T sides, though.
Yes,
I would say
2 very good
That
T
is the
sides.
positive I will leave out of this. And now,
well,
the next game, the next map now. So it's 1-0 to TMG. Next map is going to be Inferno. So we're going to take
a quick break,
and we'll be back with the next map.
Yep, I need to pee.
Yes, let's tell the entire audience that.